Rescuers have found the bodies of 11 climbers after the Merapi volcano erupted in West Sumatra on Sunday. 3 climbers were found alive, but 12 more are still missing. The search for them has been suspended over safety concerns, the local rescue agency said. Dozens of other climbers were evacuated from the area. The volcano threw ash nearly 10,000 feet or 3,000 metres up into the air. Mount Merapi is one of the most active volcanoes in the region and one of 130 active volcanoes in Indonesia, which sits on the Pacific Ring of Fire. Well, our correspondent Shaima Khalil is in Bangkok and has the latest.
Well, we understand from authorities that the 3 rescued hikers who were very close to the crater's mouth or the top of the volcano, very close to where the eruption happened, they are weak, as the authorities say, and have suffered multiple burns. But remember, dozens of climbers had been making their way through the slopes of Mount Merapi from Saturday. 49 have been evacuated, again, many of them suffering burns as well. And if you look at the footage, it's quite dramatic. What you were talking about there, huge plumes of smoke. And I was watching the footage of through the camera of one of the ambulances driving through the streets trying to get to the foot of the mountain, to the scene, and they were just driving through streets that were covered with white ash. All the cars around them were covered with white ash as well. We understand that there are still 12 missing, but rescuers have been saying that the mission to rescue them has been suspended for the time being because of further eruption and because of risk of lava damage.
And what are the authorities saying with regards to this rescue operation? Because we've read reports of workers having to take turns to carry the dead and injured down the mountain to the waiting ambulances.
That's right, because it's very, very difficult terrain. I mean, the slopes themselves are quite difficult. And if you think about the rescue mission, it's not just about rescuing, but you're also searching for those who are still missing amid an active volcano. Remember that Merapi has been active since January. An eruption then didn't cause casualties, but this has been building up till what we've seen on Sunday. So the rescue itself can go on and then be stopped and go on again. But also remember that nearly 1,400 people live on the slopes of Merapi. The authorities have closed 2 climbing routes, but they've also urged residents not to get anywhere near the crater. They've actually closed the area and circled the area about 3 kilometers. So it's still an active scene, which makes the rescue operation and the search operation quite complicated.
Shaima Khalil.